Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Please like this video and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live and new content loads. So just a quick update. Traveling through Massachusetts on my way to Maine. All beautiful country up this way. Beautiful driving, nice scenery. And then after Maine, I'm doubling back to Boston. So I'll be doing a video on Boston. Some of the sights in Boston. Boston's a beautiful city, so look forward to that one. I'm keeping busy this week. I was home for the weekend. I sold my Journey, and I moved my truck because I'm getting a new car, which financing's approved, signed, all the paperwork's filled out with the VIN number attached to the loan, and the insurance is in place. Now we're just waiting for the other side to do their piece. All they have to do is get a piece of paper from the bank and get the safety done. And then my car can be delivered. So that'll be cool. Very exciting stuff. I looked after my end in a timely manner. Let's hope the other end looks after their end in a timely manner. Although I looked after my end a week ago, I would have thought more would have been done on it at this stage, but not yet. So that's disappointing, but people are busy, so we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. You know, I've got a whole folder of emails saved back and forth about it. You know, I don't know. It's coming. Everything takes time. So that's how my week's going, and I'm looking forward to getting home, and hopefully the car will be delivered before I get home, and then we can go out for either one. I can go out for a ride, go out for ice cream at the Avondale Dairy. That'll be cool. I make homemade ice cream, but it's always nice to go out to Avondale too. So I'm going to do a video of the process for making homemade ice cream. And then I can do a video right up until it goes in the freezer. And then I'll just do a follow-up video after after it's frozen. Because it is a process. It's a 24-hour process. Not the whole making it. You make it and then it has to freeze for 24 hours to be correct consistency. But other than that, yeah, that's just how this week's going. Exciting things happening. And beautiful scenery and some more videos coming in. So that'll be good. It's a rest area with no commercial vehicles. That kind of... Oh no, the rest area does have commercial vehicles. That sign was for the next exit. Darn. Oh well, I'll have to hit the next one. So. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Something must have happened. Something was going on at the back of that truck. And there were a lot of trucks stopped. So, I don't know. Never a dull moment out here. New England's a beautiful area. But it's not like I've heard of truck drivers that were scared to go past Erie, Pennsylvania, and just very anxious and a lot of anxiety about going into hills, turns. Blaming it on the truck. Oh, the truck can't do the hills. These trucks can do the hills. These trucks are tough. But, of course, unless it's a rickety old truck. But if it's that rickety and old, it's usually not on the road. So, but yeah, it's if you're one of the drivers that has to do the flat land and can't go past anywhere with a hill or a turn, this is not the area for you, and you're better off to stay in the Ontario to Erie, Pennsylvania area. No money on that run, so you can't make a living doing that. But you're better off because fearful drivers cause accidents. If you're scared and you're apprehensive, you're going to cause a problem and get other people mixed up in it on the roads. So, I guess it's better that they stay in those areas. I have driven the longest run I did was I picked up in Brooklyn and delivered to Vancouver. And I went across the U.S. side, went through Montana, that was beautiful, Idaho, Washington State, beautiful country up there. And then came back across the Canadian side, came across the Coquihalla Mountain. That's beautiful, just like the TV show Highway Through Hell. But beautiful country. And then back to the Canadian Rockies. The Canadian Rockies, I've never seen anything like that. That was, just every time I see them, I'm in awe. I used to say that the Disney movies, every time you watched a Disney movie, you saw something different in it. Well, every time you go through the Canadian Rockies, you notice something different. Just beautiful country. And again, it takes experience and skill to do that run. So, but they let me do it anyway. I have skill and experience. That was just a joke. This area is nice. I love when I delivered down to Miami. Miami's a nice run. We delivered to a mall down there. And 90% of the malls, if you're delivering there and you shop there, if you let them know that you had a delivery there that day, 90% of the stores will give you like a mall staff discount, which is nice. They don't have to, but they do, so that's always nice. If they know that you were delivering whatever and they see it don't look like a regular shopper. You look like a truck driver and the headset that they give away. But yeah, so, and then years ago, I delivered live worms 15 minutes from the Mexican border in Texas. And I did that for 2 years. It was, that was a beautiful run down through Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Missouri, and not in that order, right? But all down through that area again. Beautiful country. Arkansas is nice. There's a lot of mountain area down there. So I remember I got lost in Mountain Home, Arkansas. It was like that town had me all turned around. It's like I turned left and I ended up back at the same store. I turned right and I ended up back at the same store. I was like, what the heck am I doing wrong? But got out of there clearly. Just had to ask directions. And there was something really silly that my GPS was doing wrong. I forget exactly what it was, but it was a really, really stupid mistake. I'm going to blame the GPS, but it was probably driver error. So that was one of my first trips, hauling worms. And I also had bulk worms on them. And nobody told me to leave the inside box light on in the reefer truck. Because it's dark in there day and night. Well, bulk worms are night crawlers, and they're in bulk containers. They're open on the top. They're not like the little cups of worms that were in the cases. These were a skid of bulk containers, probably about 12 inches by 12 inches by about maybe 12 inches deep, filled with dirt and worms. Well, with the light on in the box of the truck, it tricks the worms into thinking it's daytime and they stay down in the dirt. They forgot to tell me to turn the box light on. And, of course, when I opened the truck at the first stop, they were starting to come out of the bulk containers. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. My first stop was in Ohio, and then the last one was down like Louisiana, Texas way. I just had a small stop as soon as I crossed the border, small little location that I was able to deliver to on my way by, and then after that it was like 20 hours to the next stop and then the next few stops. But when I opened the truck door at the first one, at the top container, the worms were starting to crawl out of it. And luckily the customer was nice and helped me pick up the strays and put back in the bulk container and explained to me what I did wrong. And that was the only time I made that mistake. Yeah. Not a mistake I'd ever make twice. It's funny now, but at the time I was like mortified. But I did something so stupid, and B, that we had worms to pick up. It's only worms, so. It's funny now. Now I chuckle about it. At the time I wasn't. At the time I was like, shit, I'm picking up worms. Luckily I had gloves so my nails didn't get messed up, because truck drivers need pretty nails too. I always have my nails done. Well, you can't see them. You got a little view of them. I always have my nails done because I say truck drivers need pretty nails too. And then that same truck driver ends up scooping up worms. So, yeah, I look back on it. But here we have some more of the rock cut and the pretty area that we just went through. And we're almost in New Hampshire. because we go through New Hampshire and then we get to Maine. Pretty area. Yeah, I think we're probably less than half an hour from the New Hampshire border at this point. And then we're not in New Hampshire for long. Oh yeah, I'm less than an hour and a half from the location in Maine. So, we're moving right along. Well, that's how my day's going and my week, and I hope everybody has a great week. And I just wanted to show you some scenery and check in and say hey and wish everybody a happy Monday. Have a great week, roadies. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy trails.